Hi guys, so right now I'm driving the Proton X70 Premium, and okay, yeah, it's the all-wheel drive model. This is the only version of the X70 with all-wheel drive, and well, the big difference between this and the premium two-wheel drive model, besides the fact that you get two extra driven wheels, you actually make do with less equipment, because this executive all-wheel drive model is cheaper in price than the premium two-wheel drive model. So what's missing? First up, you lose all the advanced driver assist packages. So no auto braking, no adaptive cruise control, no blind spot warning, the lot. All right, you still have a fair amount of safety in the sense that you get 6 airbags, you get electronic stability control, which I believe that today, even at any segment, that represents what I would call basic requirements. Electronic stability control this day and age is a must, and if you are in the lower price bracket, check out also, you must have at least 2 airbags. At this price range, it's 6 airbags or no go. Now then, after that, in terms of features, you still get 360-degree camera, which is fair. Your leather's upholstery is no longer Napa, but not in a doesn't feel cheap. Most notably, the passenger seat, the front passenger seat here is no longer electric but manual adjustment. Nothing you can't live without. You still get the GKUI infotainment system, the high Proton unit. Okay, glad you didn't respond to that. And also, then rim size. The executive model here comes with the mid-size 18-inch wheels. If you go one down to the standard model, you get 17-inch wheels, or if you go up to the premium model, you get 19-inch wheels. Now, for me, that is the rim sizing, that is a crucial difference, because I've not driven the standard model yet, but having driven the premium model, I feel that there is a difference in terms of the ride quality that you get in this car. So this executive model feels noticeably more comfortable than the premium variant, and I would say more pleasant to live with on a day-to-day basis. Now, the overall architecture of this cabin really needs no further introduction. I still have the digital instrument cluster, infotainment system, dual zone climate control, electronic parking brake. Yep. What else? I still get cruise control, not adaptive cruise control, but just standard cruise control, which I think to me is okay, acceptable. So so viewed in isolation, in terms of kit count, the executive model, I would say it covers the relevant bases. Actually, the standard model also covers the relevant bases already. But it's just that if you have been on or sat on the premium model, then Proton has been very smart in that they've made the premium model so attractive that once you've sat in that and you come to this, you feel like something is missing. So if, let's say that Proton did not have that premium model and this was as good as it gets, then you look at it, hey, this is not bad, you know, it's pretty alright. I still get, what, 7 USB ports, the one up here for my dash cam, then one on each side here, one on each side, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the 7th one? I can't remember. So on the move, right, in combination with these 18-inch tires, the X70 exhibits a smoother ride. The ride of this X70 is smoother. It damps out all the surface imperfections more effectively. It more effectively blankets out all the imperfections of the surface compared to the premium model. Yeah. And we always say that all-wheel drive, when we have all-wheel drive, there is an inevitable trade-off in your car's performance. But thus far, I find this X70 all-wheel drive to be sprightly enough, right? In the sense that on highways, it has no troubles keeping up with fast-flowing traffic. And and as before, the dynamic behavior of this car is it's not as outright sporty as past generation Protons, but it's competent. This is a very competent chassis that focuses more on comfort but does not neglect elements such as agility or stability. So this is a car that is first and foremost meant for you to go around comfortably and, you know, easy to live with, but at the same time, if you want to hustle it about, it's game for the challenge. So now I'm going to clear road, accelerate. So it's not a push your backs to the seat kind of acceleration, but it gets up to speed. The 6-speed transmission shifts smoothly without fuss. And now that I'm taking a sweeping bend, the car holds its line. The car holds its line. So really, from a dynamic standpoint, I would say this is perhaps not as engaging to drive as a CX-5 or a T1, because those are the more outright sporty setup SUVs in the segment, but definitely it does not lose out by much. So if let's say that if you see that somebody on maybe not the CX-5 diesel but the CX-5 2.0, you feel like you fancy giving chase, go right ahead. So what the 1.8 liter turbo engine does is that, yeah, it's turbo, but don't expect breathtaking performance. It is just there so that this car does not feel like it is struggling. Yeah, it's not meant for this car to feel blistering fast. And in this stock setup, I mean 180 horsepower, 250 newtons, I have zero complaints. I have no complaints. So the bigger question with the X70 really is, whether do you prioritize all-wheel drive, or do you prioritize all the advanced safety and all the additional equipment that the premium model gives you? And that is something interesting to debate upon, because I would say that this executive model offers you enough, but the premium gives you so much more that really, if you can afford the extra cash, you really might as well go for it. That means, right, this executive all-wheel drive model has a very niche kind of appeal. All right, it still caters to those of you of a more traditional mindset, that you still prefer your SUV to have all-wheel drive. Here you go. To drive all four wheels, here you go. Right? And if you were to think about it further, those of you with that kind of mindset are also probably unlikely to be the ones with that would jump to adopt all this fancy auto braking technology. That's probably not in your appeal. But then again, as I always ask, when it comes to, you know, offering your top spec model, why should it not be the top spec model get the most advanced features together with the most sophisticated drivetrain? I mean, yes, executive two-wheel drive, executive all-wheel drive, premium two-wheel drive, this lineup, this offerings make sense, but is there not a room higher up for a premium all-wheel drive to coexist with these variants as well? That's a question that I want to ask you to drop an answer in the comments section below. But as far as the X70 is concerned, having driven the two-wheel drive and this one, right, in the conditions that we have experienced the car, I don't feel any advantage, traction advantage, between this and the two-wheel drive model. The biggest difference between this and the premium model really is the added comfort of these thicker tires, and that really is about it.